gentlemen around the world, to the Gentleman's Lounge. I'm Peyton, and I'm the host of the Gentleman's Handbook Podcast. And today I got my guy back again. As a matter of fact, we made these mugs back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Back to back.
Because when it came down to when those girls speaking that foolishness, about a man with millions of dollars wouldn't care about what you have going or who you are as a person, as long as you have a wax vagina and a hot meal on a table, and that was okay. And it made me, I wrote this a while ago. I was thinking about, dropping this video, but we're going to drop it today. 5 signs that she's a keeper. So I had some notes written down. It's like a quote I made up a while ago. I said, a remarkable woman is hard to find. She's never in plain sight. One must push past the facades to get to the genuine article, right? So today you'll find that many women who claim to possess the traits that men desire in a wife, aka a keeper. However, you'll find that many of them are just blowing smoke in an effort to find a man to sustain their lifestyle. It has become most difficult to find a woman or keeper worth settling down with. Here are 5 traits that will help you eliminate the fool's gold from the genuine artifact. Keep in mind, these women are rare and will require you to be rare as well in order to get one. So so these women are going to be good women. So you got to be on top of your stuff to get one too.
Yeah.
So the first trait is sacrifice. So relationships are partnerships, which means there must be give and take. The relationship must come first over the needs of the individual. If she's unable to sacrifice extravagant gifts and dates for the greater good of the partnership, then she may not be the one. This isn't to say that you shouldn't seek to make her happy. What I'm saying, however, is that sacrifice makes the relationship more meaningful. As the saying goes, anything worth having is worth fighting for. If a woman is willing to sacrifice now to have a more profitable future, this is a woman that is a keeper.
Yeah, and with anything, that should be pretty much common knowledge to people trying to get that good relationship, because you got to sacrifice for anything successful. So if you don't want to sacrifice, just period, just not even for yourself, you're not the one. So definitely sacrifice, period, for success, women, anything.
Exactly. The woman was talking about, I'm a bad bee and I'm going to have sex with you, wear lingerie and cook for you. But that's no sacrifice to her. As you can see, it was something that she's easily comfortable with. You know what I mean? What if you tell a woman, today, listen, let's say you're a guy, who in the league. Let's just use that for an example. You say, listen, this year I'm going to hold out. I'm going to hold out when my contract comes up if they don't pay me. So listen, we're going to have to tighten the budget down. No more Louis Vuittons, no more Chanel purses. We're going to have to really tighten the load. No new vehicles. Everything need to be tight just in case, because I'm going to have to hold out. And I need to be strong. I need my money right. So when I hold out, then we'll be good to go. Or let's say you say, hey, I want to buy a house in 2023 or 2022. And she's like, okay, we can buy a house, but listen, we're going to have to tighten the load. We're going to have to, save more money than we spend. We're going to have to, eat out less. If a woman that can't sacrifice those things, then that's not a woman that you want to, your foreseeable future. What do you think?
Yeah. If she don't want to sacrifice, she pretty much about herself at that point, man. She don't want to sacrifice, because with great things go come success. I mean, with great things go come sacrifice, and long as you just keep that, and another thing, if you dealing with anybody, do your research on them and kind of find out what they did with their ex, and you need to require ×3, because if she just cooked meals and just had a wax for her ex, I'm gonna need that ×5, because I'm just saying, that's just me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. So the next one is one that y'all might not expect, but I like my women to be looking good, their head done, nails done, all of that. But self-maintenance. A woman who can still look sexy without breaking the bank is a woman worth keeping. Many times women spend large quantities of money on makeup, hair extensions, clothing, and other products. Be careful of these women because they may be living beyond their means. In my opinion, the best investment is a woman can make is in the gym. The woman who believes in keeping her body up is a disciplined woman. Now, speaking personally for myself, I prefer a woman who has natural hair, uses makeup sparingly, and dresses in a traditionally classy style. The woman who can maintain her own maintenance is a woman worth having. Now, I've heard 1,000 times a woman's like, if you want my nails done, if you want me looking good, then you need to pay for that. That's ridiculous. So what were you doing before I came around? Who was paying for it then? because I don't require a woman to pay for my haircut. I don't require a woman to pay for my, skin products or my lotion or my cologne. Well, if you want me to smell good, you need to go ahead and nah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and sometimes, ladies, y'all got to stop just trying to just jack up the market rate price as if we don't know. Like, seriously, that y'all got to stop that, man. Seriously, because this is the era of the independent woman, and it's cool. I'm not knocking that, but we all got jobs, and I'm not with the 50-50, but if that's the route that you stand, you need to stand on it, because I'm going to judge you if you can't afford to get your nails done. If you can't afford to do something as small as get your nails done, that's what, a full set, $30, $40? Don't ask me how I know. But if you can't afford to pay for that, yeah.
And the gel costs a little more.
yeah.
But for me, it's more about self maintenance over high maintenance. If a woman is high maintenance, it's not worth having anything that becomes a liability. So in life, you have assets and liabilities. And if a woman is high maintenance, right? If you have something that's costing you more than it's giving you back, then that's a liability. Right. And a woman who can maintain herself, who knows how to catch sales and things like that, and still look beautiful, is a woman that I would want on my arm, because at the end of the day, I can expect that woman to protect my money, because the way she's protecting and spending her money, not loosely, she's like, well, I got to make sure that, we don't overspend. We could look good on a budget. So the next thing is goal oriented. Now, this could never be overstated. A woman with the well thought out goals, which she has written down and works towards achieving, is admirable. She has a clear picture of what she wants in life and will be successful in her endeavors. She will not be swayed by short-term pleasures that would derail all that she's working for. These are the women that you'll find in the library and not at the club every weekend. Keep in mind, these women will ask you about your plans. They'll be hard to get to know because they'll want to know that you are serious about your inquiries. So I know a lot of women might say, you're shaming women that go to the club. I do the both. I'm library and the club, whatever. But what you know is that a woman that's goal-oriented, it's like when I went to college. When I first went to college, out of high school, I was on a football scholarship. So my mind was, I'm going to NFL. That was my goal. So I wasn't going to let nothing get in the way of my goal. I never missed workouts. I didn't miss classes. I didn't miss anything that was going to put me in a position, or do anything that would put me in a position to be unsuccessful. And granted, if a woman's goal was to be a doctor, it's like, I want to be a doctor. I want to be pre-med. Pre-med takes work. So she's in the library and studying and taking those sacrifices that other people aren't willing to take, because she's like, this is the goal I want, and I'm not going to settle for anything less than that. A goal-oriented woman is a good thing, because, if you get with a woman like that, then she's going to have family goals for the family. So you won't have to be the only brain around. It's okay to be the leader, but just because you're the leader, Joe Biden is the president of the United States, right? He's the leader, right? Yeah. Doesn't he have a cabinet? Yes. Doesn't he have a press secretary? Yeah. Personal assistant, advisors? So it's not about that. The goal-oriented thing is that she's going to help create a better lifestyle for not only you, but your children as well.
Yeah, also, that I'm just to follow off what you saying, that you want to pretty much get with someone that's going to always increase the standard and set the standard, because if she's goal oriented, I'm automatically know, okay, that's the standard around here. That's what we do. We get bags. If he or she is goal oriented and they set that standard, so yeah, definitely being goal oriented, because it's going to give it a precedent, a standard. So I'm down with that.
Yeah, I think that goal thing is a lot of times overlooked. Like, that woman had no goals. She was like, well, I'm just going to have sex with you and feed you. Yeah. It's like, but what else?
Yeah, the bar is kind of low right now.
Yeah, you're right. If you come to a woman, if I go at a woman and I'm like, yeah, okay, hey, how you doing? I'm Peyton. It's nice to meet you. What's going on? She's like, hey, and then we talking, and she's like, yeah, I'm going to, I think I'm going to open up my own practice in the next 5 years or so. I got all my money. I'm going to save my money. This is the amount of money I need to save every month. And then she show you like, damn, I gotta. Yeah, she ain't no slouch. I gotta really be coming with it.
That's the standard. That's what you
she
really
ain't not
want.
a slouch. So when you that kind of woman, it's gonna make it hard for the guys who don't have nothing going for themselves. Well, they might shoot at you. It's up to you then to make that decision.
That's what we really call matching energies when people setting standards. When that's when you got matching energy. Like, oh yeah, he matched my vibe. He got 100,000 saved. I got 100,000 saved. That's matching energy, and that's setting the standards. So that definitely should be a pillar.
So the next of the 5 is encouraging. A good woman will use encouragement as a tool to pick a man up who, when he's emotionally feeling low, or help him pursue even greater heights of success when he hesitates. She will make him feel like a great man, full of everything he needs to be successful. She will not give up on you at your first sign of failure. Instead, she'll work to help you be more successful in a given area. However, you must do your best to maintain your position of success, because encouragement can wear thin quickly.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that, because, as a man, you're supposed to pick yourself up quick. But one thing about a woman encouragement, and I would say it's the TV show is called Billions, right? You ever heard of the TV
I saw
show?
it. I seen
like
it.
whoever Axel Wood wife is, she's a very if he slouch, she's the type of woman that are really like, no, you can't do this. You blah 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 Axelrod.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you know who you are?
Yeah. You need that in even the lady from House of Cards, her husband. I don't know if you ever watched that TV show.
I thought you got in Billions.
I'm 3-4 seasons. I mean 3-4 episodes. I'm new,
Okay,
but when I see that,
I ain't gonna run it for you.
yeah. Okay, all right.
But I agree, yeah, because it's something whenever because sometimes you're still human. You get down on yourself. Sometimes
Facts.
you're like, man, this ain't work. This ain't go through. I thought this bread was gonna come through. I thought this was gonna sell better than this sold. I thought that I was gonna get a better price on this. Man, they lost my shipment. Oh, I'm stressed.
Yeah.
And your girl be like, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be okay. You gonna be okay. Do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
I know who my husband is. I know who the man I married is.
Yeah.
Do what you do.
And that's genuine motive, inspiration that for females, if y'all really wanted to know, that's when a man would really pretty much need you the most in that moment right there, when the whole world's against you. And if you could really be in this corner right there, he got a winner in that moment, because I want to say producers, high value men, we remember moments like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When Shorty came in, she gave us life. We won't forget that. So that's always a good thing.
I always say that women, they build a resume. A woman resume increases. A woman is more like, what have you done for me lately? But a man remembers something you done for me, like, yeah, man, I remember I was sick that time and she came over and took care of me. Man, I remember that time where I was feeling down on myself and she encouraged me. Men remember that type of stuff. But
Yeah.
like I said in the end, don't forget the end point. However, you must do your best to maintain your position of success, because encouragement can wear thin quickly. Because think about it. A woman might get with you because you are successful, because you are driven, because you are a hard worker. So she expects you to be that. That's what she's attracted to from you. And then you become a person who's so down on himself every day of the week, that's going to become unattractive. It's the same way. If I get with a chick and I'm like, you know what I like about her? Man, she just always has a positive attitude no matter what the outcome is. She always finds a way to be positive. And then she's always negative. I'm like, man, what happened to you? You didn't change on me.
Yeah.
You're always negative. You got the bad energy, right? Oh, you just have a bad vibe around. I don't like being around you now.
Yeah, that happens a lot. But I definitely could agree with you on that point right there. One thing I can say is find that person who's going to set. My thing about the list is that standard setting, because if we set standards, that's it, man. If we don't fall below the standards, that's the Patriots way, right? So I like that one right there.
And Bill Belichick, listen, this is where we are. I don't care if you Chad Ochocinco, I don't care who you are. When it comes to them Patriots, this is our standard. Now you might do better at the Browns.
Yeah.
But they don't have no chips though.
And to the point where you say it's going to wear thin, it will wear thin, fellas. So always remember, let her encourage you, get back up, because if you lose your swagger and your mojo about yourself, she won't feel secure. And that's when she going to get them wings like, yo, I don't know what's happening to you. Like, we got the mortgage, we got everything going on.
Think too.
I'm not secure right now. I'm trying to be there for you. So just remember, heal, get back up quick.
Yep. And a last one, well-rounded personality. Should be never understated how important a good personality is.
Yeah.
Because like anything, things get old. You get tired. Like, no, I don't get tired of having sex, but to be honest with you, they got some women who sex alone is not going to keep me interested.
Yeah.
I've had some women who give me the greatest sex ever in my life, and I lost interest. Just like that. I'm like, I want something new. Because they didn't have any kind of personality, had nothing else about them that made me want to even deal with them. So a woman with a well-rounded personality has a general understanding of current events, history, and other topics that make her personable. She's not easily angered, saddened, or depressed. She is confident in her abilities and not easily made jealous by other women who have equal success to hers. She understands that she has more to offer than her physical appearance. Okay, let me read that. She understands that she has more to offer than her physical appearance. She has a humble confidence. She never brags on herself. Instead, she lets others do it.
I can agree with that. Yeah, you definitely want to be well-rounded because with any male or female, because you don't want your spouse to outgrow you, period. And that's how a lot of relationships end, because one person is seeing the world, becoming more versed than the other one, then the other one just get left behind and they just can't relate. So, ladies, especially if you want what we call, well, what y'all call a high value man, you're gonna definitely be well rounded. Could he bring you to a business function? Can he bring you around his colleagues? Can you talk in an articulate manner? All those things count. So you just don't want to be a one trick pony. That's what they call it.
Yeah, because listen, man, if I got things that I want to do, places I want to go. I'm a guy who's interested in a lot of different things. I like learning new things. So if I say, hey, let's go to Paris, and you're like, okay, but all you want to do is shop. I'm like, man, let's go to Brazil. All you want to do is party. But they got other things that we can look at. Let's go try to do some other things. It's always great to have a woman on your side who's up on current events, because she can give you insight on things that you don't see. Fact. And a woman with a well-rounded personality can watch your enemies from a distance and say, you know what, that dude over there, he's not for you. Watch him.
Yeah. Matter of fact, if she's in tune with you, you know if a female is really in tune with you when she could point that out. I had plenty of females who I knew that was really in tune with me, and they pointed out, nah, he ain't the business. And the only reason why she could do that because she was really into me. So, fellas and females, if your spouse could spot that, that might be a clear indicator that he a winner, keeper, he or she.
Now, like I said in the intro, it's like, listen, man, if you really want these things, you got to try to personify these things too, because it's not an easy woman to get. It's easy to get a woman who just ain't got nothing going. That's easy, because guess what? At the end of the day, she's really lonely. A lot of these women are lonely, so they're going to deal with you anyway. So you don't even have to worry about that. But when it comes down to it all, man, these are, in my opinion, 5 signs that she's a keeper. If you get a woman like this, you might as well go ahead and lock her up, because you probably won't get another one like her. You know what I mean? So, definitely. Do you have any things in particular you feel like one thing that you feel like could make a woman a keeper that I ain't mentioned?
Stay shaved. I'm playing as a joke. Nah. I think we pretty much hit it. I think that's pretty much it, unless you want to add to it.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's all I got, man. I just want you guys to go in the comment section and add some things you may think that will make a woman a keeper. Or what you think that'll make a woman worth being with for the long haul. Hit the like button, subscribe. You know what I mean? I appreciate the loyal fans that I do got. I appreciate it. They always hit the like button, commenting. So I always appreciate that. You just know you appreciate it, So we always out here, I'm always out here making videos. I'm going to keep making my content, doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Bringing in brothers like Jawan, every once in a while, different guys, who, to just discuss their point of view. And, just know, fellas, like, maybe some of you might say, this is impossible. The modern woman. It don't matter about the modern woman. It matters about who you are as a man. What is your standard that you set?
Yeah, be a man. That's it. You don't got to be a modern man. Just be a man, and everything will work. Let nature work itself out.
Because believe it or not, some of these supposed masculine women are waiting for you to just go ahead and just do your thing, and she can be like, I feel safe enough to let you just take control of the wheel. Yeah. You wouldn't believe how many women told me, like, you're the first man I ever felt like, I don't have to be in charge. I could just let you do it.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's a safe thing. Yeah. So, all right, that's all we got for you today. You know what I'm saying? And we gone. Peace.